Nvidia is up another 5% today, and we are only $4 away from our price target of $140. Now, if you want the full thesis as to why we thought this breakout was going to happen, go back and check out the two previous videos from the past 2 days. My goal right now is to keep it short and sweet, give you updated price targets, and talk about where I think this is going to reject. Now, unfortunately, I closed my calls back on May 12th. I spoke about this in the Tesla video we recently did, but I'm upset about it, not because I missed out on money. That's fine, but more so because I didn't close it based off of our strategy. Nope, I closed it because the call options that I had were expiring in a couple of weeks, and I felt that it was the smart thing to do. Now, you're never going to go broke taking profits, but I do feel that somebody who's been doing this for 11 years and somebody who does teach and mentor in this space, that I need to stick to the system that we have in place. My plan was that on May 13th, I would close out my calls and then hopefully open calls for a later date the next day, but price had already gapped up. I decided not to go in, and the rest is history. But at the end of the day, I hope you guys held on to it, because that will at least make this feel better. Now, our price target for Nvidia was $140, and we have not traded this in multiple months because the weekly BX trender was red as of November. Price pulled back down to the support level of $90. BX turned green 2 weeks ago, and that is our indication that we can start trading this long. Now, if you want to get access to the BX trender, all the indicators we talk about in this video and all of our videos, and more importantly, learn the system completely for free that I've built over the past 11 years, the link to our 12-course masterclass is in the description. The only thing I ask in return is that you take it in sequential order and respect the material that is there. Don't try to fast track it. Don't try to start doubling your account. You're just going to fail and become the 90% of traders who cannot do this. So please respect the system. Now, our upside target was $140 for a couple of reasons. Number one, we have a head and shoulders pattern on the weekly chart. Normally, price will come up to tap this recent high or the previous shoulder of 137 to 140. The second reason is looking at the daily chart, our point of control is seated at this level as well. This point of control, or this horizontal volume bar you see on the right side of your screen, shows not how many shares are traded in a day like normal volume, but instead where these shares were traded. And so this level tends to be a very strong support and a very strong resistance. So I think there's probably a 60 to 70% chance that we reject off of 140 in the next couple of days. Our price explorer, which goes off of our daily BX bot, is expecting this to continue to run up to 150. And as I've said before, that could happen, but I don't expect it to happen. The big thing coming up here is going to be earnings. We talked about this yesterday, but basically earnings and guidance is what's going to either make this reject at the shoulder line and pull back down to $100 or $90 in the next couple of months, or break out to all-time highs to $160 or $170. Now, at this point, I do not have a position open. I'm not going to chase this. I fumbled the bag for sure here, but it's whatever, right? I can just move on to another trade. Tesla's doing well for me. We printed on HIMS. Like, I don't need to be greedy here. But if I was still in this position like I should have, what I would be looking to do right now is minimally take some profits off of the table. As the stock is pushing towards our target, I don't take all of the trade off normally. The only time I'll ever do that is if the BX flips red, because that means that buyers are not going to be entering the market for at least a couple of days or weeks. But as we're pushing into this resistance level, and as the stock is up in just the past couple of weeks, 20%, I do think that selling 20, 30, 40% of my position around that level would be a smart idea. Now, if you're somebody who's trading call options like I was, what you could do is close the position entirely. Let's say you have calls expiring in June and roll them out, which is just a fancy way to say you close it, you realize the profit, you take that money, and then you open another position further out in time. Now, from a risk management standpoint, if I was still in those calls, I'd be up like 150% right now. So what I would do is not take the whole position, like, say it was $50,000 when we first got in it. Now it's 150,000. I wouldn't take all 150,000 and buy more call options. I would take the initial 50,000, buy more call options, and then take the 100,000 off the table, bank it, not worry about it. This way, if we reject at 140 as I'm expecting, you're not going to lose a lot of money and you're already going to bank $100,000. Even if the option went to zero, you're losing 50, but you've still made 50. And if it breaks into all-time highs, then cool. You're not in with a full position, but you still have a ton of exposure to the upside. Guys, let me know if you are still holding on to this down in the comment section. It will make me feel significantly better. As always, if you want to learn our strategy completely for free, the link is in the description. And if you printed off of this trade and you want to trade with me and the team each and every single day, get access to all of our trading bots and real-time alerts, the link to the private Discord community is in the description.